Welcome to Guruji. Hi. जी आप आ रही सो दिस इज माय फर्स्ट टाइम वॉइस के साथ लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। हाँ, तो चलिए दोस्तों, इनज़ुमा एक्सप्लोर। मैंने अभी तक ये कंप्लीट नहीं किया था, मैं रुका हुआ था कुछ अपडेट्स के लिए, और जब तक मेरा सेटअप पूरी तरह से कंप्लीट, सो सेटअप तो कंप्लीट होने से रहा। तो चलो स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट कर। जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, इनज़ुमा में बहुत सारे मिशंस भी स्टार्ट हो गए, कंप्लीट भी नहीं किया, ऑलमोस्ट 1 घंटा बचा है सिर्फ। तो कोशिश करते हैं कि शायद 1 या 2 कंप्लीट हो जाए। आई होप कि कंप्लीट हो जाए। ट्राई करने में क्या जाता है। मैंने बस कंडेंस रेजिन बना के रखे हैं आज रात के लिए, सो आई डोंट थिंक कि मेरे को डैमेज भी खेले। तो फिलहाल के लिए इसी से काम चला लेते हैं। चलिए मिशंस क्या क्या बचे हैं। और दोस्तों, मैं PS5 कंट्रोलर पे जो है अपना लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। तो किसी को उसके सेटअप के बारे में कुछ क्वेश्चन आंसर्स पूछने हैं तो कमेंट करके मुझे बताओ, ताकि मैं आपको हेल्प कर सकूँ इजीली कि कैसे करना है और क्या करना है। सेटअप का बहुत ज़्यादा झंझट है। मैंने भी बहुत सारी कोशिशें की, थोड़े बहुत फ्रेंड्स का हेल्प, अब जाके कहीं मेरा सेटअप कंप्लीट हो चुका है। तो चलिए देखते हैं अब जाना कहाँ है। वहाँ पे जाना है, चलिए चलते हैं। वहाँ पे जाना है, चलिए चलते हैं। चलिए चलिए, शायद किचन से डायरेक्ट रास्ता है। फ्लाइज दोस्तों, कमेंट करके ज़रूर बताइए किस किस को फ्लाइज पकड़ने में परेशानी है। दिमाग खराब। हाँ, अगर आप पीसी प्लेयर्स हैं तो आपको आसानी से कर सकते हैं फ्लाइज, ज़्यादा डिफिकल्टी नहीं होगी हिसाब से। तो हाँ, इग्नोर कर दे दोस्तों, ये मेल सिर्फ नाम के लिए। मैं और मेरे फ्रेंड्स लोग इसको बुढ़िया करके बोलते हैं। चलिए बस इग्नोर कर, शायद क्यों जाना है। कि गाइस, ये मेरा तरीका है लॉन्ग जंप करने के लिए। अगर आपके पास ये दोनों कैरेक्टर्स हैं तो आप ऐसा करके हम हाई जंप ट्राई कर सकते हैं। ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा इजी हो जाएगा। आप टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स हैं दोस्तों। मुझे नहीं पता फ्रेम रेट लैग हो रहा है या स्मूथ चल रहा है, तो अगर कोई भी बता देना कि गेम प्ले कैसा चल रहा है, स्मूथ लैगी है, चॉपी है। आई नो फर्स्ट और सेकंड स्ट्रीम है, धीरे धीरे हम उसको थोड़ा अपडेट करते जाएंगे जब उसके। चलिए अब बात करते हैं बेड़ों से।
You finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a... Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm.
Anchors away!
Sorry. Paimon has the funniest accent here. चलो सारे सबके सालों से बन पड़ा हुआ फाइनली चलने लगे। ये अब हम FPP के मोड में आ गया है। सारे कैरेक्टर्स को मॉडलिंग करना चाहिए। सर मुझे नहीं पता आगे क्या होगा स्टोरी। जहाँ तक मुझे तो पता है, और कौन क्या आंसर्स फाइंड करने के लिए अब इलेक्ट्रो गॉड को देखने को मिलेगा शायद। Thunderstorm finally comes through. तो याद है जब हम आइस माउंटेन्स खेल रहे थे वहाँ पे भी कुछ ऐसा ही था, शायद वो भी चीज़ कुछ अनलॉक हाँ, ये है हमारा एक और नया कैरेक्टर। दोस्तों इस पानी में आराम से और 3 से 4 महीने लगते
Oh, hi there.
जल्दी आएंगे। लोगों ने लाइव स्ट्रीम में दिखाया था इसको।
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. The inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
बताइए काजुआ की
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Thank you. चलो चलते।
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
तो आप सब लोग शायद ही सिर्फ ज़्यादा सीख रहे हैं मुझे कब तक कंप्लीट करना
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, you must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
सिस्टर
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. My apologies, but I'll have to ask.
Here are the entry papers. For your kind
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry
Affairs
permits
Agency.
here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super.
Well, let's not forget
Super
that to
strict
everyday
Inazuma.
folk in Inazuma, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very... Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
you've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million
अरे
mora.
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math.
Ma'am, these two here are good.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
relaxed. So,
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech.
stakes is high.
The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in
Yes,
all of
it
Inazuma.
is.
She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
May well be.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
दोस्तों तो मेरी आवाज कट रही है.
And is that likely?
Let's check. It's my sound.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the
Okay,
Raiden Shogun.
इनके
Really?
sound के पीछे स्ट्रिंग है.
Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the connections come at a high price. No. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Sure.
I
यहाँ
like
पे
to
भी
do
काम
things in a
करें.
way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal...
Sounds very
क्या यहाँ पे
reasonable to
reputation
Paimon.
बढ़ाने का कुछ तो वो लोग
You're the
देंगे शायद इसी में.
Why do I
क्या
get the
लगता है?
feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have got the head of the association.
See. तो वीडियो की स्टोरी सुना. चलो चलते हैं.
Would a gliding be faster?
इससे बात करना.
Oh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes, left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn.
Don't
But
travelers
that's
here
nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, a
That's right. They just issued a new tax.
crystal.
Eventually. So, in order to pay our taxes, but then we found we'd only. Now they're. Exactly. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence. We've tried, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do?
I was doing mission.
Well, Carisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention...
Right. And besides, I think...
Okay. Well, we could try tackle...
that vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point...
Well, definitely...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated... If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the...
Got it! We're on the case!
Okay. So that's your point. So, सिटी बहुत ज़्यादा छोटा नहीं लग रहा कंपेयर टू स्टैड एंड ये वाला क्या लगता
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Yep.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable.
Hey, what's your
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me,
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
That would...
Actually, we're having a
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt. Then, when Inizuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Huh. What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Yeah, they do. God,
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a...
it's not shed. Must excellent. Serious good. Okay. It's good.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay?
Okay.
Can you hear Paimon?
States heavy. So. Selection. Okay.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Time on that. Some. Still.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
Ending.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
So.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar. Huh? What is this? What are you up to?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Okay.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the land.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that
Yes.
or he really does miss Leela Harbor.
So it's clear.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen. I've run into folks from the association. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them?
Well, no one...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so I caved. Those people... All right. I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's... So come on, get it off...
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companion. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock.
It's just... It's plain evil gouging.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's bare evidence. You're right. Without conclusive... Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's... As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago.
Really? Well, then...
Okay, let's do it.
If you want to take Mondstadt, great fine.
Keijiro,
समझ गया
it's him!
चलो
After him!
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
I'm not used to it at all.
Should I close it?
Too close! That's too close!
Come out, I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
चलो चलो
Uh-oh. Seems like he's noticed us.
फिर से समझ में
Keijiro, it's him!
After him!
Which one should I choose? Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look
चलो
no
चलो
further.
Ah, rip.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Should I close early?
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
चलो आगे
Here we go.
Yahoo! Let's play.
सेकंड चलो स्टार्ट
Keijiro,
Surprise.
it's him!
After him!
स्टार्ट
Should I close early? Love or freedom? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Inzauma's cooking. I'm not used to it at all.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage. Should I
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on...
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's...
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
सेकंड
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't... Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile
let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear...
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence.
I'll...
Huh? You aren't gonna come with...
I need a little more time before I'm ready.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it's...
So,
Word has it that's...
huh? Is
Guys,
that a
I think
threat?
time equals
Are you
my
threatening me?
all
No,
half an hour
Well,
missions.
even...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal... Perhaps that...
Is that it?
Oh,
And not even an ounce of shame for...
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my lawsuit?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare?
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue.
A helping hand. The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our...
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at head...
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there...
Who are you supposed to be? And why?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is conjure...
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma.
If nothing else... Shh.
Okay.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo... All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret. So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covered. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those
She's famous in
bystanders
our
now.
way. Tried to
Oh,
be
most
so hard.
definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month.
Well, maybe I have a slight... Inazuma may have closed off to the outside. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation, navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fuss.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon Wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing. As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komura Tea House to settle this. Well, guess we should give it a try.
Stop there. Present your travel permit.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is a...
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the conjure? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even, who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commission.
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Huh. Did you get all that?
My sincere...
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner.
Nice to meet you. So, the reason
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned...
So what you're saying is...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back...
Exactly! Paimon...
And I hear you also foiled a F2P plot in Liyue Harbor. Even
Whoa! You heard about that too?
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Oh, sure! No problem! Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. You must know the Genshin, a flower.
Yep! We've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300 Genshin, would you? Friend.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
too much Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering.
That sounds
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Are you seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Halt, you two! Miss Hiragi has a letter for you.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you, but you didn't seem surprised at all by this.
She had plans. We had a hope and final.
Something behind Paimon.
Still shy around the 6 months. Okay, so let's do okay.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And at...
Is it Paimon or does some...
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... Well, I feared that I might never...
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart, there is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito. But you are outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity...
Ah, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. To be perfectly honest, as long as...
Yeah, we figured as much.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant... They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully. We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to...
Okay, Something.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hero?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure—
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive—
Yes, of course, my lady. It's...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my— Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety?
Boy, Chisato can talk.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have—
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing—
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty—
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once.
Yes, my lady.
Let's go. Just... Oh, shit.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it. Water gliding. Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
What a lucky day.
Try.
Thank you.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Fairy.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Brace yourselves.
Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Think you can get away? Here we go. Let's play.
Barbados!
Jin is such a mercenary.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of—
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was—
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honestly—
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all.
You two needn't worry. Please,
Yes, of course. As you wish.
What will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one—
Huh. Paimon never—
I wish you a safe journey.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
रोने लग गए। अच्छा। Very sad.
find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
Two years to she's from Sean. Yeah, keep just go to just to you. चलो Statue of Seven. Okay, that's fine. I don't think. Oh, hello. Firar. The Firar. Where are you from, Firar? Yep. I don't see it, but yeah, it's alright. Okay. Sure.
Brace yourself.
Oh.
Burst forth. Come into B.
Still at least 55 minutes down. Let's try this once again. Just into the session 65 to okay, steps once again. Let's adjust the chase again. Steps. Okay guys, I think it's important. We should end this stream now.